This probably depends on which year you started your YouTube channel. Channels like The Wongful Productions, The Main Thing, Film Riot really sparked for me the possibilities of my teenage dream of being able to one day make my own films. But I was hit with a problem. And what problem was that? I didn't have any tools. Something in me forced a solution out of this situation. And that solution was simply 2 steps. There were many times I wanted to give up before I even started. Because the more I watched others burn out, this was a mode of living that I didn't want for myself. The fact that this new channel exists is because of the latter reason. But it's taken me a while to get to this stage. Why? Here are the 10 common excuses that stopped us from making content. Number 1. Why did you join YouTube? Maybe you joined to post up your own music or family, personal vlogs for memories, or funny skits to entertain people. Or maybe you joined to become a filmmaker. This probably depends on which year you started your YouTube channel. For me, it was 2010 to 2011. Channels like The Wongful Productions, The Main Thing, Rocket Jump, Film Riot, those really sparked for me the possibilities of my teenage dream of being able to one day make my own films. But I was hit with a problem. And what problem was that? It was the simple fact that I guess many of you can relate to. I didn't have any tools, or at least a camera that met my standards to start making a film. And that among many other things that I didn't have. Audio equipment, a crew, editing software, etc. So maybe I'm not meant to make videos, but something in me forced a solution out of this situation. And that solution was simply 2 steps. The first, use what you have. The second, make what you can. And strange, right? I just said I didn't have any tools, but turns out I had my dad's old Sony camcorder and an old voice recorder, I can't remember the brand, that I knew was lying around his office, but hardly used. And thanks to pirated software, I got myself Sony Vegas. I can't remember the version of it, but it was a version of Sony Vegas, 10 maybe. It was the closest upgrade I could find from Windows Movie Maker. So use what you can, old tools, pirated software, and make what you can. For me at the time, it was music videos. Because I have the talent to sing, I just started with making music videos, beginning with covers from Jay Chou, Zhou Jielun, and Wang Liho, who at the time was the music I listened to a lot, among other artists like Josh Groban. So that began my creative journey towards eventually making my films, as I couldn't make short films at the time, so why not make something that is just for fun, just to get the ball moving. Then after getting my first job in 2012 as a graphic designer, I finally saved up and afforded my new equipment at the time, which was the Canon T3i or 600E and a basic Rode Mic Pro shotgun mic, and along with the Zoom H1 recorder and some tripod accessories. Then that was the beginning of creating my first short film, What Are the Chances? Written, shot, edited, and literally produced and even acted in it with the help of my brother and some friends. Then the rest was history. I became a rich, world-famous, just kidding. If you follow my original channel, you can see that the creative projects evolved over time, with influence from other channels doing reaction videos, then gaming, movie reviews, etc. And they just never scaled up. I was putting everything in one channel, but never refining a specific niche for it. I wasn't aware at the time that a niche was something that could help your channel grow. Now, it was never about numbers until it was. Yes, the numbers were important, but more towards the subjective experience of recognition from others. Then the term viral started trending and set the stage for a whole new world of quote-unquote fame. And everyone started chasing this viral status, or at least a morsel of this fame that seemed like a lot of people were getting. And TikTok seems to be the next platform to attain this virality. And I asked myself this question from time to time. The question was, do I want to be known for this viral thing, whatever it is, or recognized for his work without this kind of notion where, hey, you're the guy who did this silly thing. Then you name the silly thing, which wasn't what I truly wanted to be my craft work. I do admire people like Christopher Nolan as someone who's recognized for his work, but very low profile. So he only goes into the spotlight when it's time, have his premiere, and then disappears to work on the next thing. And still to this day, I do wish I could someday have that kind of life. Someday. Make a good film, earn a decent living out of it, and then go work on the next one. I'm sure many of us do. Many of us filmmakers do. But the game changed. What game is that? The fact that we are looking at the platform YouTube as a game is also a more recent idea for YouTubers. From making passion projects for all to see to now becoming a content creator that's more of a lifestyle, a mode of living for others, and a business. I'm not saying these things are negative things necessarily, but to a certain extent, it does kill the freedom of creative ownership of ideas. Let me explain. There's a difference between spending the time to work on your craft purely for the craft and working on it because your finances depend on it. Your cost of living depends on it. And that's something to think about. The fact that this new channel exists is because of the latter reason. I can't deny that. But it's taken me a while to get to this stage. Why? Excuses. You probably know this already, but let me lay it out again. Here are the 10 common excuses that stopped us from making content. You know what? Let's call it art. Because content is now a word associated with content creation and creator economy, which didn't exist from the start. The 10 common excuses are, number 1, my equipment isn't good enough. Number 2, I don't have a team. Number 3, because nobody will want to work with me. Number 4, no one can get on board with my ideas. Number 5, I don't know how to do XYZ technical skills. Number 6, I don't have a network. Number 7, I don't have enough money. And number 8, I don't have enough time. Number 9, it's hard. And number 10, I don't have the energy to do this while having a full-time job. Some of these reasons sort of overlap each other, but you get what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean. And what do you say to that? How do we tackle these obstacles? If you'd like to dive deeper into these excuses that I mentioned, I posted an exclusive episode about it on my page at buymeacoffee.com. Join as a member for more exclusive content there. I'm not going to say these excuses are rubbish because I can relate to the reality of how it all feels. There were many times I wanted to give up before I even started because the more I watched others burn out, I felt this was a mode of living that I didn't want for myself. And I don't have the best answer to how to overcome them. People will tell you to just make it with whatever tools you have, within your means, within your time, and then post it. And obviously, it's easier said than done. The truth is, it comes down to taking these 5 actions, which you might already be familiar with, but have yet to implement. Number 1, being creative, but around your limits. Just like how I first started making videos, doing something is better than nothing. But I would also add, once you've tried a hand in a few projects, work your way to a niche that allows your authenticity to be known. So experiment and then find a niche. Number 2, prioritize and execute. Credits to the Jocko podcast for this one. Small progression is better than no progression. Trust me, I felt it. I have yet to practice it more. I've seen the benefits of that. Number 3, focus. Turn off the notifications. You will surprise yourself with how much you can get done by having a scheduled focus time. Try it. Number 4 is discipline. Start with making good small habits and it will scale to improve your consistency over time. Number 5, last but not least, no one cares. We care too much about what others think when they don't see the bigger picture you see since you began envisioning it. The more I'm realizing and embracing these truths, I honestly do feel I get more done. I'm more productive, more focused, and making better progress to finding out the goals for both myself and the channel, my presence on YouTube. Wow, sounds so ominous. With every new update, changes in the algorithms, we as content creators have to accept the fact that adaptation without subjection is the new way of life. While we are using new methods to improve our growth on these platforms, we should find a way to not hold ourselves captive to their mindset. And taking a break can also be looked at as a necessary step for growth. Let's not look down on people who are taking a break from uploading and posting. I'm not an expert on growth, obviously, but in order for me to overcome my, let's call it YouTube blues, it's like a tongue twister. Here's what I'm trying out for the channel. Number 1, batch edits. Number 2, a focused script. Number 3, themed content. Number 4, a schedule. And number 5, systems. I'll break those down for you in a future video once I have that sorted. So the goal here is to find a way for it that's both productive and sustainable. So thank you for joining me to see how it all turns out. Did you find this topic relatable? If so, like and subscribe for more content like this. And any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll address them in future episodes. Now see you next time.